here running proud? All right, who's running proud? Running proud. Well, we still got a little more time left. What do we got to do? Vote! We got to vote. Everybody's got to vote. You know anybody who hasn't voted? You know somebody? You got a neighbor? You got a family member? You got a grocery store clerk? You got a driver? Anybody who hasn't voted? What's wrong here? Everybody's got to vote. No votes on the table, right? Because what's at stake? Democracy. Everything is at stake. Our children's education is at stake. Our health care is at stake. Our health insurance is at stake. What else is at stake?
Climate is at stake.
Climate is at stake. Our classrooms are at stake. Peace of mind. Decency. Honesty. Our soul is at stake. The soul of this nation. And you all know it, and that's why you're here. You are here because so much is at stake. And you know, Miami-Dade County, we are going to be the ones. We are going to be the ones that are going to pull it home. We gotta bring it home, right? So it's on us. All of that on the ballot. So we are not letting up till when? Tuesday at 7 p.m. So we're going to keep on till Tuesday at 7 p.m. So let's give it up for our teachers. Woo! Let's give it up for our transit workers. Let's give it up for all of our working men and women because they know what's at stake. Thank you, everybody. We're going to bring it home for all of the working men and women and all of the children and all of the grandchildren and all of the pets. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Levine Carver, your next man in the house. And in order for her to become mayor, you must say no to Bovo. Let's say no to Bovo, ladies and gentlemen. No Bovo. Without further ado, I want to bring a brother that's homegrown from the city of Dade. He's darling wearing his 309 head at the time. The graduate of Miami Jackson Senior High, Mr. Frederick Ingram.
Mike Shay, how we doing? How we doing? Good to see you, Bo. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I want everybody, you got to do one thing for me. You got to pull out a phone. You got to pull out a phone. You either got to go live, you got to record, you got to tell people. The only way that we're going to get this message out is if people see this and they know what's going on. It is up to us to pull this thing together, to pull this thing out. We need these lines to be longer than this. I want people to hear this. These lines have got to be longer than this. There are people in this community that have not gotten their doors knocked on, that they're not taking this seriously. And we've got to get people out here. The only way we can do it is pull out those phones and go vote, 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 because everything is on the line. We need people out here in Miami Gardens all the way through tomorrow. Tomorrow, what time did the polls close? 7 o'clock. You got till 7 o'clock tomorrow. We've got to get it out. We got Senator Oscar Brandon out here. We got Danielle Levine Carver out here. We got United Teachers of Day. We got the Deltas in the house. We got TWU in the house. We got all kinds of folks out here who know the importance of getting out to vote. So I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you believe, Lackler is here. Thank you for being here. That's right, all of our labor folks. If you believe that our public schools need better funding, then we need you to get out here and vote. If you believe that our children deserve better in communities like this, you need to get out here and vote. Don't leave your vote on the table. Don't leave your voice muted. Unmute yourself and get to the polls. You have got to get to the polls, and we're asking you to vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will give us the funding that we need from the federal level. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris understand counselors and cafeteria workers and bus drivers and paraprofessionals and the need to have quality teachers and to give them the resources and supports that they need. Our schools need that. We fought too hard to go back now. If we don't vote today, we're rolling back the time. If we don't vote today, we are rolling back all the things that we've gained and all the things that we know are important. Get out and go vote. Get out and go vote. Because if we vote, then our children win. If we vote, our children win. Thank you all very much.
Let me first of all give a shout out to all the poll workers in the campaign, people working these campaigns, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're in tough times now, even in the pandemic, people understand how important it is to get out and vote. And they should be commended for serving their community at this particular time. But without further ado, I want to bring up the leader of the greatest labor organization known to man, the American Federation of Teachers, the one and only Miss Randi Weingarten, ladies and gentlemen.
So look, I can't wait for the day that we go back to dancing in Dade. I can't wait for the day that we take off these masks. I can't wait for the day that we're crushing COVID instead of Betsy DeVos crushing teachers. This is what we're up against, and we're up against it in Florida, and you know this better than I do. And this area, Miami Gardens, Fed said to me, where is he? Fed said, if we're doing 33 days in a bus, going coast to coast and getting down to Florida, then we gotta be in Miami Gardens, because in Miami Gardens is where we're gonna win it or lose it. And you know that, and I know that, because of my teacher Fed and because of all of you. And the bottom line is this: I'm so glad that Transit is here. I'm so glad the FL is here. I'm so glad Daniela stopped by and Oscar stopped by. But this is the bottom line. We know the difference between Biden and Trump. We know the difference between having a president that actually is going to fight for regular folks and having a president that fights just for himself. We know a president who will tell the truth, like Barack Obama, and a president like Donald Trump, who basically just lies every single day. We know a president who's going to fight for the health care we need versus somebody who just put somebody on the Supreme Court who's going to take away health care. We know a president who's going to actually walk the walk with us so we can teach kids instead of being scared to death with what's going on right now versus what we have right now. All of this is on the ballot, but we also know people are cynical. People say it don't matter. That's why we don't have these lines yet here, and that's why we need all of us. The current administration hates teachers for a reason. They hate teachers because we're truth tellers. They hate us because they know that we don't tell the truth to our families, to our communities. And this is where we become really important in the next 3 days. It's getting on the phone, it's talking to our families, it's talking to our friends. A friend of mine in Georgia said to me, somebody who I didn't know until the last couple of days, but he's become a big friend, he said to me, we got our family all on Zoom, our grandkids, our grandbabies, our aunties, everyone on a Zoom so that we could get everybody out to vote. So part of what we have to do, UTD, is we gotta get people out of complacency. I know our members are voting, but are all the sorority sisters voting? I know our members are voting, but are all our families voting? If we believe, as Daniela just said, as Fed just said, that this election is the most consequential in our lifetime, if we believe it's the difference between hope and fear, it's the difference between, at one point or another, taking off these masks, dancing in the streets, versus having COVID, COVID, COVID. If we believe in having good schools and decent health care versus fear and desperation, then we must vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and we must get everybody we know out to vote. So this is the bottom line. Are we going to work in the next 2 days?
Yes!
Are we going to work in the next 2 days?
Yes!
Are we going to work to get out the vote?
Yes!
Are we going to call everybody we know?
Yes!
Are we going to call our aunties?
Yes!
Are we going to call our families?
Yes!
Are we going to win on Tuesday?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Miss Randy Weingartner. Well, if you didn't get the message there, I'm going to bring one of our very own, Senator Oscar Brandon in the house. Talk to us, Mr. Brandon.
All right. Give it up for Bo the Lover. Give it up for Bo. Hey, Bo been out here all week in the hot sun and in the rain, and he been pushing Biden, Daniela. He's been making sure people get out here and vote. Bo, thank you very much, Bo. Thank you. Hey, I think everybody said it before, right? And half of y'all out here see me out here every day, walking up and down, making sure that we get out to vote. We are the difference. The difference is being made right here. When they say we win or we lose, it's going to be because of what we did right here today. In Miami-Dade, in the largest voting precinct that we are right now, we are the difference. So let's keep working. Let's bring it home till tomorrow at 7 and then again on Tuesday. Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,